Yeah, just more dark skin issues. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome to episode number 2 of the 4th Quarter. I'm your host Cardo, followed by the lovely Ladybug. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in for the first episode. We do appreciate that. We've gotten your feedback, and you'll see that displayed in this show. So once again, thank you for tuning in then, and thank you for tuning in now. I'm talking too much, aren't I?
No.
Because I was just talking for like 35 seconds. Like, yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, man. So what's been up with you?
I've been working.
Yeah?
I've been working. I really haven't had a lot of time to watch any basketball. Truthfully speaking, I had to catch up on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, that Bleacher Report app comes in handy.
Definitely.
By the way, Bleacher Report, if you're looking, to have a show, or sponsor a show, by all means, holler at us.
Holler at us. 4th Quarter show.
4th Quarter show.
In Houston.
Cardo.
Ladybug.
Yeah. But nah, you know what? You know what's funny? I was talking to this young lady. We were on the phone, before the basketball season ever started. She was like, "Oh my God, you're annoying. Oh my God, you get on my nerves." I was like, "That's fine. Wait till the basketball season starts.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna have to worry about me,
You ain't gonna
Jack.
see me.
You're not.
You're not gonna see me, should I say?
At all." So what was so crazy about that was that last night her and I were on the phone, and she was like, "You're really ignoring me, aren't you?" I was like,
I'm watching the game.
I'm watching the game. She's like, "So you were serious about that?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I was serious."
Right.
Like,
Sorry.
Shoot, I told you what it was.
You were warned.
You were, yes.
The table is wobbly. If it looks like we're bouncing up and down, it's the table.
Hey, but
that
we
the
just on
laptop
a
is
wave
on.
right now. We just on a wave. Yeah. Dab. Oh. Oh. But yeah, man, y'all know we like to have fun. But thank you guys for tuning in. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it.
Right.
Let's talk about this season so far.
Yes.
So let's start off with the Western Conference, because that's what we are.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let me see. Is Golden State surprising you?
No. I think they're starting off better than they did last season.
Yeah, they are.
They beat Memphis by 50 points.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get to Memphis in a second, because they just, yeah.
I know Golden State is good, but jeez.
I know, 50 points better than you. Like, if anything, what happened to the defense in that game?
Exactly.
Because
they're losing, but I'm not used to them losing by 20 points. I think Portland beat them by 20.
Yeah, the Cavs beat them by 30. Yeah, the Cavs beat them by 30, and LeBron only had 12 points in that game.
Oh, that's because he probably didn't play.
Not at all.
They probably beat at halftime.
Yeah. No, it was actually still a close game until the fourth, but they really didn't need him to do much. Mm-hmm. But no, Golden State isn't surprising me, but I wonder if they can keep it up.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Because the way I look at it is, teams that get on stretches like this and stuff like that, they forget to handle how to lose.
Yeah.
For example,
when they were losing last season, whenever they lost, they acted like babies.
Yeah.
They really did.
Yeah.
I said, they don't know how to lose. Steve Kerr doesn't know how to lose. Steph Curry, the whole team doesn't know how to lose.
And they can easily say, when you win a lot, what do you need to know how to lose for? But it's still.
You're not going 82-0, so.
Thank you. And then when adversity hits you, how are you going to be able to rebound from that?
Exactly, yeah.
Let me see. So, yeah, I'm not surprised by them. Let me see. I am surprised by the slow start by the Rockets, though.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
The first team in NBA history to lose the first 3 games by 20 points apiece.
Yeah. Yeah, and that
if they would have had 3 losses, cool. A total of 88 points or something. Okay.
Yeah.
But they lost by 60 points in the first 3 games.
But the game that they had on November 1st, when they played the Heat.
Yeah.
They had a 20-point lead, and then they
lost by 20.
They lost by 20.
It was like a 42-point swing.
Yeah. And James Harden was 0 of 10 from the line. What?
The 3-point line.
Yeah.
I'm sure he got his free throws.
Yeah, he got his free throws in, but from the 3-point line?
Yeah. It was bad.
No, that was really bad. Like, but he did rebound in that game the following night against OKC.
Yeah.
You know, he did rebound, and they had a really good game. Dwight Howard, I was actually at that game. I'll share some pictures with you guys a little bit later. But Dwight Howard hit clutch free throws. Like, because it was like the last 5 seconds or so.
Yeah, even in the Clippers game, too.
Yeah.
Because you overheard DeAndre Jordan say, ain't that bottom? Something he said. He was like, are you serious?
Yeah, because they put more pressure on DeAndre to hit his free throws because Howard was hitting his.
Yeah, because Doc Rivers was being a sorry little, know what.
Yeah.
And started hacking. You can't hack and you got Josh Smith and DeAndre Jordan on your team.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, that was just a beat move.
Yeah, nah.
Try not to curse.
Yeah.
My grandmother's going to watch the show.
My mama actually watched the show too. But she said, you know what, I'm surprised you didn't curse.
Right.
I'm like, I mean, I don't cuss all the time. I try to act like you raised me right from time to time.
You know?
Yeah, kind of civilized, kind of a little bit. Let me see who else. The Thunder, they're playing pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
They
haven't had any injury scares with KD either.
KD last night.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah,
man, I be working.
He has a hamstring.
Oh, hamstring
injury
strain.
now.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But nothing with the foot though.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Nothing with
that's
the foot.
good. Yeah, but it's a hamstring injury.
Those can last a while.
Yeah, they can. They can.
If you don't let it heal up, it'll come back.
But at the same time, he kind of like. If he doesn't want to take complete time off, they can reduce his minutes.
Right.
You know, because Russell Westbrook is balling right now.
Whole other planet.
He had a triple-double last night before the fourth quarter. 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Yeah. Like, he had a triple-double.
He's all around.
Yeah, he is.
They say he's a scoring point guard, but he still gets his assists in and his rebounds, too. So
yeah, no.
It's like, if you can take over the game, fine. But I don't think they expected him to get his assist in, too.
Yeah.
When they were talking all that trash, talking about he was just too much.
Yeah, a one-dimensional player. Like, now some of the shots that Westbrook takes is like, bruh.
What do you think?
Like,
no.
Yeah, like.
You weren't a shooter a couple years ago.
You
weren't.
No. I mean.
You don't take this shot 30 seconds before the game is. That's KD, okay?
Yeah. I mean. But no. The Thunder, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But just on to those Grizzlies. Like, that's the biggest surprise to me from this early season is the Grizzlies.
I think we had them taking a step back.
Yeah, we had them, I believe, at number 6.
Yeah, I may have had them at 7, actually. Or did we have them at 6 together?
Yeah, we had them at 6 together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's not a surprise, but I just didn't expect it to go like that.
Yeah.
Because of the defense.
Yeah.
They had the defense. But everybody in the Western Conference has gotten potent on
offensively.
Offense.
Yeah.
And they haven't really added anybody, a scorer.
No. Well, I mean, they did just pick up Mario Chalmers.
Correct.
Yesterday. I mean, for whatever that's worth. I mean, if anything, it'll help their second unit. Yeah.
Right? That's a veteran presence, championship caliber right there. Who on the Grizzlies has a championship? Nobody.
Yeah.
Vince Carter has been there for a while, but
I was trying to go down their roster, but no one.
Nobody.
Yeah, no one. So I mean, the Grizzlies are the biggest surprise to me in the West. No. Let me take that back. The Pelicans are the biggest surprise to me in the West.
Yeah, they're still like 0 something.
No, they won last night.
Oh, they won last night.
Yeah, they won last night. So they're like 1 and 7.
1 and 7 or something?
Yeah.
1 and 6. Here we go.
They're 1 and 6. Yeah. They're the biggest. Well, I mean, they're a surprise to me, but at the same time, they're missing a lot of players.
Yeah, they are.
Like, they're still missing Drew Holiday. I believe they're missing Tyreek Evans. They're missing Kendrick Perkins for whatever that's worth. But I mean, he was a backup for a sheet.
That's space right there.
Defensively, they miss him. So, I mean, I believe the Pelicans can still make the playoffs, and I still have them where I had them where they were last year, maybe a 7 or 8 seed. I don't see them being too much more than that.
Not at all. Not in the West.
Yeah, not in the West. I mean, you have Alvin Gentry, and I mean, he did okay when he was with the Suns a few years back.
Yeah, but there's a reason why he's not there anymore.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, I didn't expect anything different from him.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect them to start as slow as they're starting.
Yeah.
I thought they'd at least be 500 or at least close to 500.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 and 4
but
or something.
1 and
2
7.
and 5. Like,
and then now Davis is dealing with some kind of hamstring injury because he went out on the
it's because he's carrying a team.
Yeah.
His back probably hurts too.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I mean, but I don't know if it's the pressure or what, but he hasn't seemed like himself.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Like that first game against Golden State, I mean, he was like, what was he?
I think he was trying
too hard
and trying to incorporate what he worked on in the off season instead of just doing what he was used to doing. 15-footers, 18-footers. He tried to shoot too much from the 3-point line. I know you've been working on it, but now's not the time. Not against Golden State.
Yeah.
You do that against the Lakers or something.
Yeah, the shade. You
do that against the Lakers or, you just, no.
Okay, you know what? Let me apologize because I saw it was a guy, I wish I remember his name. He responded on your Facebook status. He was like, you're right, the Lakers aren't a playoff team.
Mm-hmm. I think that was Kevin, what's his last name? Solomon or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers are far from being a playoff team. I'm sorry. Like, Kobe, like, I expected a decline, but I didn't expect this much of a decline.
Kobe cannot hit the left side of a bright orange barn right about now.
Kobe cannot throw the ball in the ocean right now.
I think his main problem is his game. He's still trying to use the same game that he used back 10, 15 years ago. Even 5 years ago. It's not going to work. All that ISO stuff. And
I mean, because everybody know when Kobe gets an ISO, Kobe isn't passing.
Exactly.
Kobe is shooting. So you can close in on him more because, his natural instinct isn't to pass.
It's to shoot. When he sees the double team coming, he's not going to pass it. He's going to shoot it.
He sees the triple team coming. He doesn't pass it. He shoots it.
The whole team is surrounding
Kobe.
He's going to shoot it.
Shoot.
And then he going to look at other people like,
bro, you couldn't get the rebound? Like, what?
You know how I be doing.
Yeah, so
Come on, Kobe.
Yeah,
you're too old for that.
I didn't expect, he
doesn't want to be a spot-up shooter.
Yeah, he needs that old man game. Yeah, he needs to get that, that Paul Pierce, because that's how Paul Pierce has been able to stay relevant as long as he has. Paul Pierce works free throw line and below, or he catches it on the elbow, but he makes a pass. That's why, I mean,
same goes for Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan is Kevin Garnett,
yeah, Dirk.
Dirk realized, hey man, this is not my team anymore. I'm not the first option anymore.
Yeah. But they know who to go to when they need that clutch play. And I mean, the Lakers, they have talent. That's why I was optimistic about them. Right. I mean, you had Lou Williams, you had Nick Young. I mean, both
Julius
of those.
Randle. Julius Randle's balling.
And Julius Randle is balling. I mean, you had Roy Hibbert. I mean, put him in some pick and roll situations.
And D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, so they.
Who's dating a Kardashian, so who knows how their season's gonna go. It's gonna be even worse.
I was finna hit you with that James Harden side eye. I was finna hit you with the James Harden side eye.
Can it be even worse?
Oh, yeah, Lord.
That was a little pop culture for y'all.
Yeah, that was,
Trying to be,
multifaceted, multicultural. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, okay. Let me see. Who else? We can go ahead and move on to the Eastern Conference.
Let's talk about Portland.
Portland
is surprising.
They are.
I just knew Portland and Memphis was going to be flipped.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have Portland making the playoffs at all. But
they have a nice backcourt. I mean, Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. They are playing really good together. Yeah,
C.J. McCollum really came out last season when West went down.
Yeah.
So he's kind of keeping it up.
And see, but you know what? I kind of see them doing like the Denver Nuggets did. Because remember that season after Carmelo Anthony left, the Denver Nuggets still made the playoffs because they had that like, okay, team kind of mentality. Like, hey, we're going to spread this ball around. Right. We're going to make these open shots, but, you know, we're going to make it more of a team game.
Yeah.
You know, so if they can, I mean, keep this up and then try to recruit another player, you know.
I think it all depends on Lillard's health.
Yeah. But Lillard has always remained relatively healthy.
Definitely.
You know, he's remained relatively healthy. So
I just hope he's not overexerted.
Yeah, because you could see it.
Once everybody finds their place, hopefully it'll
even out a little bit. I can see that. Yeah, no, but Portland, they are doing really good this season. I'm surprised by that. But you know, I mean, your star player leaves, like everyone just gets that, okay, hey, it's us against the world kind of mentality.
Everybody left him, okay?
Yeah, everybody
left. Even Lopez.
Yes, even Lopez.
Lopez went to the Knicks.
Like, wasn't that their entire starting five? I mean, they had Lopez that left. He was their starting center. They had Matthews. He was their starting shooting guard. They had Nicholas Batum. And they had LaMarcus Aldridge. All gone.
I can't even name Portland's starting five.
I can't either.
I'm going with Lillard. We got McCollum.
Chris Kaman is probably, I don't know. Chris Kaman is probably coming off their bench.
I think so. Who's their starting center? I know who their starting center is. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, is it Myers Leonard? Is he starting? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
No, is it one of the Plumlee brothers or is he in Phoenix? Let's find out the answer. By the way, guys, we're gonna be looking for interns really, really soon here. Okay. You know, just first of all, I mean, because I know a lot of you like sports as well, and I mean, just to be a part of something that can be big, you know. So as soon as we get the particular setup and things like that, we are going to start looking for interns, you know, so you guys can come aboard and we can make this show even bigger than what we want it to be. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that, you know, possibly someone to keep up with stats. Like, I mean, we keep up with stats, but, you know, we'll assign you, like, a certain game to watch.
Right.
You know.
We're so busy.
What's that?
We're so busy.
Yes, we are. Like.
Oh, they have Gerald Henderson.
Gerald Henderson?
Yeah.
Who is Gerald Henderson?
He's a veteran.
Oh.
No, you don't know?
No, I don't know. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, Mason Plumlee.
Okay, I knew they had one of the Plumlee brothers.
Yeah, so he's starting. Noah Vonleh, Alan Crabb. See, these are names that just...
These are names that don't just knock you out.
I know them, but they're not just, oh, my God. Oh, they have Al-Farouq Aminu, too. I've always liked him.
And
he's good for about 8 points and
But he's
9
not there.
rebounds.
Is he their starter, though?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He would seem like he would be a starter.
And they have Ed Davis, Matt Connaughton.
Oh. Well, Portland, whatever you're doing, like, I mean, just keep it up. I mean, because you guys are contending in the West.
Yep.
It may get a little bit harder, but I mean, as long as they keep that same
morale,
that morale, like, I mean, because Damian Lillard, he's a leader.
Yeah, he is. As young as he is.
Yeah, he's
always been poised.
Yeah, he has. And I mean, teaching McCollum what's up?
Myers Leonard is starting. Al-Farouq Aminu is starting. So we have Damian Lillard at the point, C.J. McCollum at the 2, Aminu at the 3, Myers Leonard at the 4, and Mason Plumlee at the 5. So there we go.
Yeah. I mean,
which is like this lineup isn't going to scare anybody, but
yeah, I mean that lineup is maybe number 7 in the West.
Yeah,
number 7, number 8 in the West.
But they're 500. They're at 500. So.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's more than we can say because we didn't even have Portland in our top 10. Yeah, we didn't even have them there. So I mean,
maybe I had them at 10, but
yeah, no, I didn't even have them at 10. I think I had Dallas at 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I had Dallas at 10. So, okay, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and talk about the East. This should be a quick conversation.
Definitely, because there's like 5 teams.
Yeah, 5 teams. Yeah, if that. The number one seed are the Cavaliers.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, but I like the way the Cavaliers are playing. It's kind of like they have like a Spurs type offense now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it's like before LeBron went ISO.
Yeah.
3 seconds left in the shot clock, either doing a fadeaway or
you get that pick.
Yeah.
And just bulldoze his way to the basket.
And then do that whole muscle hit thing. Yeah, that shit. That stuff is cool. Yeah, that stuff is cool.
What's up with this mustache that he has, though?
No, I looked that up because I know we were gonna go there. It's actually like, because LeBron is like one of the most conscious players that we have out there. Like he keeps his ear to like things that are going on.
Yeah.
So it's this movement called Movember, or
I know that, but the mustache is like so thick.
Yeah.
It's not like the goatee. You know how when you start growing your beard, your goatee will be all same length. But he just he had a mustache, like the pedophile mustache. Then he started growing a beard. I'm like, what is?
Yeah.
It's weird.
But see, if you look, all of them have it, because I guess that's just like a signal or like, just... kind of like how people are doing the ice bucket challenge and stuff like that.
So I think it's to support like men's health or something like that.
Yeah, it's to support.
November. It's not for women. Shave your legs.
And never mind, because if we want to make it to episode 3, I can't say what I was about to say.
It's just for men.
Yeah, just ladies.
It's not always about us.
Yeah, it's not always about you. Please keep that in mind. Lord have mercy.
It's not for you.
Oh, man.
I saw something on Facebook. I'm not even going to share it, but I think it was about shaving your legs or something. It's nasty.
Yeah, like who wants... Yeah, man, because ladies' legs are supposed to be smooth. Like, you shouldn't want to put blue magic oil on the legs to have them have that little shining consistency. Yeah, like, no. But no, the Cavs are playing good. But one thing that I noticed yesterday, the Cavs are going to be even a lot better when Iman Shumpert and Kyrie Irving come back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the way I was looking
at it could always go the other way.
Yeah, but I'm leaning on the hope.
You're optimistic, all right.
I'm leaning on the hope of that, because, you'll have Mo Williams coming off the bench. Yeah, I didn't even see that. You'll have Mo Williams coming off the bench, which would move Dellavedova. You can play them together, because you can have Dellavedova there strictly for defense and have
Mo for
offense and creating shots for other people. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty good. And then Kyrie Irving obviously being a starter. But what intrigues me about him and Shumpert being out at the same time, like they can easily learn from one another.
Yeah.
Like, Shumpert is known as a defensive player. Irving is known as an offensive player.
Right.
So with both of them being off at the same time, rehabbing together, working out together, like I'm pretty sure they're learning different things from each other. Because they are getting really cool on the bench.
Of course.
Like,
you have no choice.
Yeah, you have no choice, but it looks like it's not a forced interaction between them. Right. It's like they probably hitting each other up like, hey man, like, my hand's still messed up, like, hey, let's go study some film together.
Right.
Or let's go do this, or hey, help me with my handle, or help me with defense, help me learn how to play the passing lanes a little better.
So hopefully Kyrie is picking up something from Iman.
Yeah.
Because I think Iman, it's harder for him to pick up a shot.
Yeah, but
and
it's especially
for
with
Kyrie to pick up some more defensive tactics that he can use.
Yeah.
So that's why he was, not really, I guess not. Well, no. When they brought in Dellavedova, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really get that from Kyrie.
Yeah, you didn't get that from him. But Mo Williams is playing good defenses too right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing really good.
He's always been a little pissed.
Yeah, he has. He has. And last night he shot great when they played the Jazz. We didn't talk about your Jazz when it came to the West.
Oh, yeah. Did I have them?
Yeah, you had them at like your number
9, maybe?
Or fighting for the number 8 seed, because you had the Pelicans and the Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Jazz, they are really playing good.
What do we have the Jazz at? 4-3.
Yeah. And you have Gordon Hayward, who's playing great.
Of course, that's the star right there.
Yeah, they are really playing good. Trevor Booker, this guy named Hood that plays for them.
Yeah, Rodney Hood.
Yeah, they gave the Cavs.
They've been together for a little while though.
Yeah.
So they're
building that continuity. You know, like they're not having to change coaches every 5 minutes. You know, they're not having to worry about selling the farm just to get a quality player. Like they're, you know, they're going to be respectable. I mean,
they're building their team.
They are. So
bringing somebody else in.
So that's good. Let me see. The Heat. Only thing I really have to say about the Heat is what the hell happened to Gerald Green?
Is he hurt?
He's
just not himself.
No, he was on a trip. Like, I don't know what it was. They were like one morning, like maybe last week, the police had to come to his house because his neighbors were like, they heard him screaming hysterically and he was just bleeding all over. So what I'm thinking it is, and the Heat are keeping this in house, I'm thinking that it was something with drugs. I heard somebody say that he was off that K2 or K12 or something like that. Yeah.
Synthetic marijuana, right?
Yeah, because they said he's healthy and he's safe now. So that tells me that he was on a bad trip from one of those drugs.
Oh man!
Like it'll probably come out like after the season is over with. But the fact the Heat need him to be literally their sixth man off the bench, they're gonna try to keep this in house because they see the potential that he has.
Yeah.
You know, but that's crazy. You come to South Beach and you just lose your mind.
Just lose it. He went from Houston, went to Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing to do in Phoenix.
Ain't nothing to do in Phoenix.
So we go to Miami, South Beach, and just
lose it.
Lose it.
Yeah, just literally loses it.
He probably lost his clothes too. You know, that stuff makes you do crazy things.
Yeah. Pop the Molly and sweat. Yeah. But hopefully he can get it together.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get it together because the Heat will really need him. I mean, they've been doing good in the beginning without him, but that's because Wade has been healthy. Yeah. And Chris Bosh has been healthy.
Chris Bosh has been... Chris Bosh.
It seems like he has a new love and appreciation for the game.
He had a health scare, first of all.
So
I think that helped him.
Yeah, so anything like that will make you have a new appreciation for what
everything.
you do. Yeah. Let me see, the Detroit Pistons, they're surprising me. And you had them as a playoff team.
I did. I had them fighting for the 8th spot.
Yeah.
With Indiana.
Yeah, you did.
I think I had Indiana/Detroit.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And my sole reason for that was I really didn't know. I just had a feeling they were going to be good because last season they had a good second half. Once they got rid of Josh Smith, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Once they got rid of Josh Smith, they went on some kind of winning streak. And
they did. I mean, they went on a pretty good win streak last year, but it was also because Brandon Jennings was gone as well.
That too. That stagnant offense that Josh Smith and Brandon Jennings gives
that ISO. Let me kick the ball to you late in the offense when three people are hanging on to you.
Exactly. Josh Smith.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what he does. But Andre Drummond, he's posting 20 and 20 this season. Reggie Jackson is balling.
Yeah.
Like he's like
I'm gonna apologize too. I always told myself Reggie Jackson played like he was better than he really was.
Yeah.
He still does a little bit, but he's showing improving now. Because when he was in OKC, I guess he just didn't have the chance.
Yeah,
there was a lot of criticism too coming from Westbrook and like even them being on the bench, Westbrook and Durant when they were hurt.
But you know what? Westbrook must have a lot of, pull in OKC because if you look at it, he had issues with Cephalosha. You remember when he threw that temper tantrum on the bench? You're like, man, I'm tired of this. And he just stormed off. Like,
where you going?
Yeah, like what happened? Like the game is still going on.
It's the third quarter.
Yeah, it's the third quarter. Like we need you. You're about to go back in. So Cephalosha was gone. Him and Westbrook, they were beefing at a certain time and point. So Westbrook must have a lot of, say so in that organization, which normally happens with the star players. So I don't want to read too much into it, but they probably had to make a choice. Yeah, they probably had to make a choice. Let me see who else. The Bulls are the Bulls. I see them struggling on the defensive end now.
I think they're still looking for answers to the problems they've been having.
Yeah.
They've been kind of masked these last couple years, but they still have those issues, the bench issues, and you put
and then
Noah on the bench. And it's He's gonna accept his role because he's a hardworking player. He's gonna be like, well, if you need me, that's fine. But
right.
I remember at one point this guy was putting up maybe like 15 and 10.
He was number 4 in
like
the All-Star.
Offensively, he was better.
Yeah.
But last season, I know this because he was on my fantasy team. 2 years ago, Noah was like a beast. Him and Zach Randolph was just like getting me buku points.
Yeah.
But now it's like he was maybe scoring like 5-6 points.
Well, he injured his knee in the first game of the season against the Cavs.
Yeah.
So he did injure himself.
Okay.
But
I'm talking about last season.
Oh yeah, okay, last season.
His game changed last season too.
Yeah.
And it was like, I guess they weren't running plays for him. Maybe that's what it is. Because he's not going to create for himself. He's not going to ask for the ball.
He's one of those energy type players. Yeah.
His defense. His
defense is really good. That's because didn't he win Defensive Player of the Year? Yeah, he did. Because I remember
3 years ago.
Yeah, because I remember I was throwing shade at him. Yeah, I was because they had lost.
Not my JoJo. I love Joe Kimno.
Because they had
That's
lost.
my boy.
What happened? They had lost to like the Heat or something again in the playoffs. I was like, I was like, oh, so that's your Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, I just had to show love. Yeah, just had to show a little bit of love. Hater, man, hater.
No, actually, let me correct myself. I think he won last season.
No, last season.
Not last season, the season before last.
Yeah, because last season was Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I think it was 2014 is when he won.
Yeah. No, I think it was last year. Yeah, I think year before last, because like we said, last year was Kawhi Leonard, and then year before that, because I know Marc Gasol won one time too. So. Yeah, it was Marc Gasol, and then it was
because I think somebody had the most first place votes, but not the most votes.
Yeah, that was last year with Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Yeah, because he had the most Draymond Green had the most first place votes.
Yeah, you're right.
But because
Kawhi Leonard had the most votes. Period. So.
Yeah. So,
good, because I don't like Draymond Green anyway.
Yeah, I don't either. Like
he close his mouth.
Yeah, did you see that meme where it was like, I can't remember who that dude, that dude who always does like, where he mimics the basketball player?
A-Dot, B-Dot, or B-Dot, A-Dot, something his name is. He's funny.
Hey, if you're watching the show, we would love to have you as a guest.
We would.
Like, that would be cool. We should work on that. Where is he from?
I really don't know. I know he used to play overseas or something.
He's probably from Atlanta, because everybody is in Atlanta now.
B-Dot, A-Dot 5 is his name.
Yeah, if you're watching the show, sir, we would love to have you as a guest, or do a web chat with. Yeah, we'll work something out, man, because that would be dope.
Or maybe we could premiere one of your new videos.
Yeah,
on the show.
Yeah.
Whoever you decide to mimic next.
Yeah. Hey, that would be cool, because I don't think he's mimicked LeBron yet, has he?
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, no, I know he has. Yeah. But now his videos are creative, like. He found a lane, for himself, and that's what it's all about. Let me see, who else is there in the East? See, it's really no more surprises in the East. Like
No.
Yeah, no, it's no.
No. Before I say no, let me make sure.
Make sure.
I don't think so. Nobody's sticking out to me. I actually didn't expect New York to be 4-4.
Yeah.
But Porzingis is dunking on everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. And that's because y'all booed him in New York when he was drafted. So
but
he
once
got
again,
something to
that
prove.
point to prove.
Got something to prove.
Yeah, like, hey, you may not like me,
I'm
but
undersized. I need to put on some weight. Okay, whatever.
Hey, but let him get
He does need to put on some weight, though.
Let him get some meat on his bones, though.
He is skinty. Okay?
Yeah. But you know what? I can see him developing that Chris Bosh, Dirk Nowitzki kind of game.
Yeah.
Like Chris Bosh, like, in the low post, but, having that sweet shot, just like Dirk had.
And the dunking, too. Dirk really doesn't.
Yeah, Dirk really. You can't. When Dirk jumps, you can barely slide this piece of paper under his feet.
Yeah, him and Zach Randolph, they don't jump.
Yeah, they don't jump. Yeah, their knees will probably fall apart when they start dunking. Yeah, but no other really surprises. I mean, no other surprises in the Eastern Conference, guys. Yeah.
I don't know. I expected Brooklyn to be where they are. Philly, I don't know when Philly's going to get it together.
See, I would expect. Well, you know what? I knew Washington was going to take a drop because Paul Pierce did great things for them.
Yeah.
Like, he elevated them last year to where I almost had them in the conference finals against the Cavs. They should have been in the conference finals against the Cavs if John Wall or was it Bradley Beal would have been healthy. One of those two was unhealthy during the playoffs.
I think it was Bill.
Yeah, it was Bill?
I think it was Bill.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, but no real surprises. I mean, the Indiana is where I thought they would be. Miami is where I thought they would be. Only real surprise, like we said, is Detroit. Because right now, as they stand, they're number 3 in the East. I mean, I know it's still early, but I mean, that's like last year.
Shout out to Corey Harris. I know that's your team. You told me. You told me. I didn't doubt you, but I can't give you no props because they ain't my team.
Yeah.
But it's on the show now, so there's your shout out.
Yeah, we give shout out to people. I mean, as long as y'all sharing the videos. And by the way, thank you for everyone who shared our videos.
Yes,
we do appreciate
thank you very
that.
much.
You know,
so people who send us messages asking about the new show. When is the new show going to come out? Well, you know, he was sick. Yeah. I was working like crazy.
I felt like I was dying. Like, oh Lord. Like, it felt like my stomach was like
food poisoning, right?
Yeah. Like I was in such a bad spot to where it's like I didn't even want to lay in the bed. Like I didn't have enough energy to lay in the bed.
What?
Yeah, so
it hurt. It just hurt.
It hurt.
All that pressure, and it was just a mattress. If that hurt, then
no, it hurt. It hurt. Like I laid on the floor. I crawled to the restroom. My dog would peek their head under the cover to make sure I wasn't dead.
Licking your face.
Yeah, it was like, you all right? I mean, I know you sick right now, but we kind of need some food and some water. So
we ain't really got no thumbs. So.
Yeah, so I mean, if you can get your sick butt up right now and help us out, we ain't gonna bother you no more. Yeah,
that's all we need. Some water.
Yeah, just man.
So at least turn the faucet on. Well,
something. I mean, let up the toilet seat. Hey, I promise, I'd probably be minus a dog if I catch them drinking out of a toilet, because that's just disgusting to me.
That is, but I have a cat. I'm a cat person. I don't know if you see my little tattoo there.
I saw that. I was like, yeah.
But she's a dog. Like at heart, I think she's a dog.
What?
She greets me when I come into the door. She likes outside. She likes looking outside, and I haven't gotten her a leash yet. But I think if I got her a leash, she'll really go outside and take a walk.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she drinks out of the toilet. We have to keep the door closed because she likes to drink out of the toilet.
Oh wow.
It's weird.
No, you know what? I can't say that's weird because my mom's poodle Maverick, like he's a cat. like he literally likes to perch himself on high places. Like if you're sitting in a chair, like he'll sit like right behind you, like right behind your head.
That's cat stuff right there.
I don't know. He's always like arching his back and rubbing up against stuff.
That's a cat.
Yeah, he's a cat. He's a cat. No, he is.
That's definitely a cat. That's what my cat does. Yeah.
Nah, that's weird. That's weird. Pets are weird. So, guys, we have two more quick things we want to go over with you. First and foremost, we want to talk about the last shot. We always talk about clutchness and who you would want taking the last shot. So we developed a list of the clutch players that we believe. All right, and then we're just going to talk about who we would want to take that last shot. All right. So first and foremost, we have Steph Curry, we have Kevin Durant, we have James Harden, Damian Lillard, and Russell Westbrook. Okay, so if we had to rank these in order of who we would want to take the last shot, who would you say?
Like first?
Yeah, like say for instance, it's 5 seconds left in the game. You're down by 2. 2 ties it or 3 wins it. Who would you want to win that game?
Steph Curry hasn't really been put in situations like that.
Yeah.
Because they're so good, they just don't need last second shots.
Right.
But being the shooter that he is, he's going to be heavily guarded.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yeah.
So I'd probably go with. Dang, man.
Oh yeah, that one is hard.
I don't know. I'd go with KD. I'd go with KD.
Okay. I would, Because KD, even if they double him, like he's tall and long enough to shoot over someone. You know, so his launching point is already higher than most defenders.
And even Curry, his release is really quick too.
Yeah, his release is very quick.
But he doesn't have that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so who I would say James Harden. I would prefer him taking that I prefer him taking that last shot because, like, even if he is doubled, he's so crafty with the ball. Yeah. And you know what? That step back is nice. Yeah. You know, and then in clutch plays, like I think James Harden doesn't live for the shot. I think he lives to make this motion. Like sometimes
he's like, I don't hope I get the shot. I hope I get it so I
can just stir it up. Yeah, man. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, man.
Full of seasoning in it.
Yeah, man. So I would go with James Harden first. You would go with KD.
Yeah. As much as I love H-Town.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I'm surprised that I'm going with James Harden, even though after he's had a 0 for 10 game shooting from behind the 3-point line. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, James Harden is clutch in those situations.
You're right. Actually, I don't think he's really missed a lot of clutch shots.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
He may have turned it over or gotten it stolen, but he's not gonna miss the shot. He doesn't normally miss in those situations. I know some people are gonna say, "Jay, I'm surprised you didn't put LeBron on that list." Like, no, I wouldn't. If I wanted someone to make a winning play, I would choose LeBron. Yeah. But if we got 2 seconds left,
no.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, we have.
LeBron is the best player on the planet.
But I mean, as far as shooting, that's not one of his fortes. But he compensates for it by the other great things that he does. Yeah. Like he compensates for all of that. Let me see. The last person I would want to take that last second shot out of the people that we named would be Russell Westbrook. Yeah. Like. No. He's not consistent.
He's not consistent enough. He could hit it, but I think when he throws up shots like that, when he tries to win the game, he doesn't really think it out. He just throws it up.
Yeah.
He has that mentality to just, I don't know.
Yeah, and you know, Russell Westbrook, like we said before, he's the only player that can take 30 shots and score 25 points, you know. Like, he has no filter with his shot selection, you know. But he's improved offensively, though, which is great. Like, I mean, to have the triple-doubles, like, you let the media tell it, Russell Westbrook had a triple-double? Like, is this real life?
Yes.
You know, like, but it is.
With KD there? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. Because, I mean, they have to be more honest now. They can't send 2 defenders to Westbrook because they know either he can get to the lane or he can pass it out to an open shooter in KD. You know, so they work in tandem right there.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you have Harden. I have Harden.
Yeah,
you had
KD.
KD.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still not showing that light-skinned fella any love.
Only because, listen, Steph Curry is the best shooter in the game right now.
Right now, yeah.
I'm just gonna give him his props, but he hasn't had enough situations that he's had to be in. He hasn't had enough clutch situations that he's been in. So I haven't seen him be clutch. He can shoot, he can shoot, but it's like, what happens when time is winding down?
Yeah.
You know, how do you handle that? I haven't seen it yet, except in the playoffs last season when he took that 3 against the Pelicans.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
But that was a hope and a prayer shot.
That sure was.
I mean, because he shot and then he was falling down, cowering, you know.
And it was fouled. It was a 4-point play, but they gave him a foul. But I haven't seen a lot of those situations from him.
Oh, you know what? What about Jamal Crawford?
He's streaky.
Yeah, but those 4-point plays, though.
Oh, yeah, he does lead the league. Most 4-point plays season. Ever, I think, goes to Jamal Crawford. He has a way of shooting a shot and sticking that leg out.
Yeah,
I'm saying it.
So he does the Reggie
slightly, slightly.
Yeah.
That may just be a shot. Maybe that's just a shot.
Because, you know, a couple of years ago, that was like the end thing, like kicking your leg out. You know, I don't know how that affected their shots, but, I mean, that was the end thing a couple of years ago. So, guys, the last topic for today, I saw the beautiful Miss Carrie Champion. I really do miss her on First Take, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do miss her on First Take. I do. It is what it is now. But she actually posted a picture on Instagram, and it was like, one of those normal pictures. And you guys should see it now. To where it's like saying which starting five would you want over an opposing starting five. Mm-hmm. So the top row had current players. It had Steph Curry at point guard, James Harden at shooting guard, LeBron James at the 3, KD at the 4, and Anthony Davis at the 5.
The brow.
Yeah, the brow. The brow. Then it had like 90s to early 2000 players.
Yeah.
Like it had AI, Allen Iverson at point guard, Kobe at shooting guard, Tracy McGrady at the 3, Kevin Garnett at the 4, and Tim Duncan at the 5. So if we're looking at that, who do you think would win in a 5-on-5 situation?
I'm going to go with the bottom row. I'm being a little biased.
Okay.
Because Allen Iverson is like my second favorite player of all time.
Okay.
Right under Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
And Tracy McGrady, 13 and 35. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, 13 points in 35 seconds. Yeah. And
plus, they played in a different era. Too,
yeah.
So
they may bring a little bit more grit. Also, they would bring a lot more defense as well.
Yeah, definitely. You got KD, Duncan, all of them, really.
Yeah.
All of them.
Like, that would be a really great defensive lineup. Mm-hmm. Now, at the same time, the top row with Steph Curry, James Harden, LeBron, KD, and the brow, that would be a better offensive unit.
Yeah. Defensively, really, you only have LeBron and Davis.
Yeah.
Because KD and Harden and Curry are not known for their defense.
Yeah, they're not defensive players. So so the Kobe's, the KG's, the Duncans, I mean, they would slow the game down. Mm-hmm. I mean, because Tim Duncan can check Anthony Davis.
Definitely, yeah.
I wouldn't like that matchup with KG and KD.
Yeah, because KD can shoot the 3 and KG doesn't really.
Yeah, he
when
doesn't
get out past
really,
the free throw line.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only one that can be exploited. That would be a great matchup, though, offensively between LeBron and Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac, yeah.
Yeah,
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see LeBron guard him, but I mean, T-Mac, he wasn't really known for his defense.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, he was a long player, which probably could cause LeBron some issues.
But I think at one point, speaking of defense, Kobe said the player that he hated going against the most was T-Mac. He said he never figured him out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because, I mean, T-Mac, he had that all-around kind of game.
And he was, how tall was T-Mac? 6'7"?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you do this? It's weird.
Like, how do you stop such a player like that?
Yeah.
And then he could get to the line. I mean, he was good with free throws. If it wasn't with his back, I would have loved to see Tracy McGrady bring a championship to Houston. But the injury.
2007 was our year.
It was.
I don't know what happened. Well, we know what happened, but we're not gonna speak on it.
Yeah.
Because it hurt.
Yeah.
But
it's okay. It's
2007 was our year.
Yeah, man. Like.
And Yao Ming, and that foot, Lord.
Yeah. I mean, it's like both of them went down at the same time. Both of them went down at the same time.
And they cheated us against Dallas, too.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
That's why we hate Dallas.
Yes. Well, Mark Cuban is part of the reason why I hate Dallas. I don't. Yeah.
And Chandler Parsons now.
Yeah. And he's not even playing.
Exactly.
So, I mean, karma is something else.
It is.
It will be an interesting matchup with James Harden and Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Because Kobe would play some great defense on him, which would make James Harden go into some difficult shots.
Exactly. James Harden gets flustered sometimes.
Yeah, and Kobe not going to fall for all the... Because this is how James Harden shoots. Yeah. And when he gets to the free throw line, he jerks.
You'll see Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's how he shoots. Like, so Kobe would make him go into some difficult shots.
Steph Curry could not guard Allen Iverson.
No,
that's a bad match.
Yeah, that would,
both ways.
Yeah, both
Maybe
ways.
Not as much as defensively for Allen, but offensively for Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be quite difficult for that man. Yeah, so yeah, I would go with the bottom row just because of defensively, and I mean they're not slouches shooting either. That the bottom row, you know what I mean? Because you would have
you got your mid range, your 3-point game, your inside game.
Yeah, that's more of an all around team. The top row is more of a perimeter oriented team. Even though they can get to the basket at will, like the bottom row would make it a lot harder to do that. And the game plan that you want to play against LeBron in particular is to keep him outside of the paint. You know,
which is hard.
Yeah, which is hard, but I mean having Kevin Garnett and a Tim Duncan anchoring that back line, they can make it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, you know, and then sending him to the free throw line, that's always been his Achilles. Like, okay, anything else is great with him, but when you send him to the free throw line, he struggles there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's been struggling in the last couple seasons.
Yeah, from the line. Personally, I think it's his back. I think it's his back because when he shoots, like sometimes he keeps his shoulders square. You know, sometimes he's leaning forward. Sometimes he's leaning back. You even pointed out
sometimes his foot is up. Sometimes his back further.
Yeah.
Like even last night, he shot 2 consecutive free throws differently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is wrong with him? And he's shooting like 52, 53% from the line this season.
Now, see, that's gonna go up. I'm banking on that going up because I mean he's a career like
at least 60.
Yeah, at least 60. But now he's a career like 75% free throw shooter. You know, if he can stay around there and still have the team around him, he should be good. Yeah, he should be good. Well, guys, before we get out of here, is just one more thing I want to address. It's just about what's going on at Mizzou University. Like that situation is completely getting out of hand. I applaud those football players for what they did, you know, for standing up for a cause because it just shows like, hey, we may not be getting paid to play. You know, it's certain things that we're not doing, but. Like
we have our voice.
Yeah, we have a voice. Like, and for them to stand up the way they did, like that's admirable.
Yeah. Like, and it wasn't even about just the black students. It started out as just the black athletes.
Yeah.
But then you see pictures of the other races like coming together and making sure this guy was gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a powerful stand to take. And, I mean, some people are saying, well, if they would have had a winning record and, you know, if they would have had all of this, like, they probably wouldn't have wanted to boycott and, you know, sit out games. So, you know, their actions may have been different, you know. And we can play the what-if game all that we want, but all that we know is that they did something remarkable, and I applaud them for that. Now, what I don't applaud is the foolishness that's going on the campus now. Yeah. Like, you have people riding around in pickup trucks that are, you know, yelling out racial slurs and, you know, having students evacuate campus. Like, is it really that sick? Like, in 2015, are we still having these issues? Like, and it's crazy that we are.
Yeah. Like, and it's crazy that it's overlooked. Because I was watching some argument on, I think this was CNN, and the guy pointed out, or the woman, it was two African Americans. The woman pointed out that they were putting swastikas all over the campus.
Yeah, written in feces.
Yeah, and the guy was saying, well, you don't defend other races. And she's like, yes, I do. I'm a human being. I'm all for human rights and what's right. And he's like, no, you're not. You don't care about other races. And it's like...
Was that Don Lemon fella?
No, it wasn't Don Lemon.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
It wasn't. It was, I forgot the young lady's name, but they're just guests that come on to the show.
Right.
Like every now and then.
Right.
But, yeah, and he was saying how that, well, swastikas are directed towards Jews and all this. And he was making it like it was an excuse because the black students were standing up and it really didn't have to deal with them. But it's like...
It still shouldn't be done regardless who it's directed
towards. Women, whatever, who cares? If you want to stand up for it and you want to make sure that this person who's not doing anything about it gets his gets what he deserves because he's not helping the situation. And
at all.
So be it. If you just sit back and you just watch it happen, it's you're a part of the problem too.
And another thing that I would love to point out, this shows what can happen when the movement is moved from social media. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like when certain things happen, everyone is posting on social media. Oh yeah, pray for such and such. Black Lives Matter. But it goes beyond your phone, and that's what I want people to understand. Like what these kids did, what these adults did, these football players did. Like they were willing to take stuff not just by tweeting about it, Instagramming about it, Snapchatting about it. Like they were really willing to take action.
Yeah, physically
take action. Like, I mean, after all these killings that are going on, you hear a lot of people saying, well, hey, don't support Black Friday. If you want things to change, start affecting the pocketbook, start affecting their money. Yeah. I mean, that's a way where we can show, that,
I haven't done Black Friday in 2 years.
I've never done Black Friday.
I think I did once for a computer.
Yeah.
And then I go with my mom. My mom likes to do it.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I don't like people.
Yeah. And see,
if somebody steps on my foot, look.
Yeah. Might have to catch this fade real quick.
Exactly.
For real.
I can't do it.
Nah, but.
Like even online, no.
Yeah. I mean, see, I'm more of an online shopper.
Yeah.
I'm more of an online shopper than anything, but I mean, that there are different ways you can affect change, versus by just going on social media, because social media is so fickle.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, something will be so hot on social media one day, and then the next moment you're not even seeing posts about it.
Exactly.
Like, everyone was all up in an uproar. What happened to Sandra Bland? What happened to Sandra Bland? We still haven't found out what happened, but
I was just talking to a guy about it, about how people have forgotten about it, but an update, the family still isn't getting any answers.
Yeah.
Just in case y'all want to know.
Yeah, I mean,
the family's still not getting any answers.
I mean, we never got the answers that we wanted, but it seemed like people just stopped caring.
Yeah.
To affect change, like it's not just, it's not just talking about it.
It's not part-time.
Yeah, it's not part-time.
Yeah.
And that's why you saw more change back in the day with our parents and with their parents' parents.
They did something about it.
They did something about it. They would always vote. They would always do sit-ins and stuff like that.
But they also had people who led them to do these things.
Yeah.
We have people that may want to or that have the power to do so, but they don't.
Or
when they do, they're pointed out as being, oh, well, you only care about such and such. You're not for such and such.
Yeah. Or the leaders that we do have only coincidentally show up when cameras are involved.
Al Sharpton,
yeah.
They're opportunists. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like them either. Because it's like, care about it all the time.
Exactly.
Like, don't just care when it's another race against us. What about us killing each other every day?
Exactly.
Like, and you're not saying a word. But we also have to watch.
What about the police that killed the white man? He killed the kid.
Yeah.
The police killed the kid, and the white guy was in a truck with his kid, running from the police. But they say that the video shows the guy with his hands up before they started shooting. So it's like,
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah. The kid actually passed away.
Oh, wow.
The guy's in jail. I don't even think he knows his kid is dead.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes it's not about black and white. It's about us against what's right against what's wrong.
Yeah, and sometimes it just has to be as plain and simple as that. Because growing up, honestly, I never saw race.
No.
Like, I never saw race. I just saw friends. Like, I saw friends. I saw people I was cool with. Yeah. But I never saw race. Like, but I don't know. I mean, it's much more a dialogue that we can have on this, and we can really get deeper.
This may be another show.
Yeah. I mean, just to show we can talk about other things other than sports, because it's a lot of other stuff that's happening.
A lot of sensitive subjects.
I mean, because it's even affecting basketball players like John Henson for the Milwaukee Bucks. He was going to buy some jewelry from this one store, and they wouldn't let him in, so they called the police. But he was a frequent shopper there, but just because he was black or whatever the situation was, the backstory behind it was that, someone fitting his description, but in those situations, we always fit the description.
Look alike.
Yeah.
People look alike.
Like, the person can say, yeah, well, he was 6'5", he had on black pants, a white shirt, he had a tattoo on his hand.
He had a goatee.
He had teardrops on his eyes, but all the police hears he was black. And black. With a black.
And I think he had a black.
With some black.
With a black.
Yeah.
And then he was riding in the black.
Yeah. With some black on the blacks.
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah.
That show. That's all they hear.
Yeah, that's all they hear. That's all they hear. But yeah, man, I don't know, change can come, but we just have to be that driving force behind that change coming along. Like we have to. And I mean, with us being in this position now, I mean, we can start trying to affect that change. You know, using this for as a platform to get our point of views across. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that some of you still probably have some of the opinions that we have. They may not be as popular, and you may not voice them, you know, as with the fear of ridicule and stuff like that. But you know, just tune in, man. Let us know what you think. Share it with your friends. I mean, whatever possible, guys. Like, we just want to be successful. Low key, I'm just trying to move out my mama house. Like that's all. I'm just trying to move out my mama house. That's it. But thank y'all for tuning in, guys. We do appreciate that. You know what? You said this on Saturday. You was like, we haven't done a show in a while. It can end up being an hour. And look at us.
It's an hour. We're at 1 hour and 44 seconds.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for those who stuck around for the entire hour.
Yes.
And we're working on some things to make this show even better, even more entertaining. Mm-hmm. So just keep riding with us, guys. Like that's all that we need. Like just keep riding with us, and we promise you we'll keep giving you something to look forward to every week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm your host. I'm Cardo.
Ladybug.
We out. Oh, I thought we was doing this week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll get it next week.
See y'all later, guys.